Alright, so we have Skip the Dishes that's on pause and Uber Eats that's accepted. Double stacked order, but it's $17 for 9 kilometers. So I got my $2 per kilometer payout. Very happy with that. Not the biggest fan of two different restaurants, Poulet Poulet, which is right behind me, and down the street we got some double pizza for 2 double drop-offs. So I am giving the Poulet Poulet a moment to get that ready, which is chicken in English. Well, let's go get some customers their chicken and their pizza. So I don't typically do deliveries on a Wednesday evening. I've stated that before in previous videos. But tonight, I am signing up with Skip the Dishes, and the reason for that is because this Wednesday night is 420. And for those that don't know what 420 is, please go look that up on Google so that I can still have some censorship amongst my channel. And for those that understand, then you know we're probably going to get some munchie cravings here tonight, and I'm hoping for it with Skip the Dishes. Because I'm signed up between 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. I've currently started my shift. Now, I would prefer not to multi-app because I don't want to miss opportunities with Skip, because they do have more beneficial opportunities, but as well with the incentive top-ups if you're at 80%. That is a goal that I would like to get. With DoorDash, it's been crap in my market for heaven knows how long, so I don't even bother even opening up DoorDash anymore. With Uber Eats, the payouts are always super low. Now, if I had to toggle between the two, I will toggle between Uber Eats and Skip the Dishes. But I don't want to decline too many Skip because I'm still seeking to see how much that top-up pay is in my market. If I get to 80% acceptance, I'm going to get a top-up, but I have to be on 10 deliveries. In my last video, I accepted 3 out of 4, so I'm already down 1. So I got a few acceptings that I'm going to need to do before I can find out that benefit in my market. So hopefully Skip's going to be nice to me today. I am going to go a little bit more around the boulevard. I actually don't want to go too far from here. There is donut shops and such around here. So you guys probably know what I'm trying to seek out here tonight. So I don't know. We're going to see. It's just for fun. I do this part-time for those that don't know. Skip the Dishes, DoorDash, Uber Eats, and even Instacart. I do it all part-time. It all goes into savings. So I pretty much got nothing to lose as long as the gas is off. But I'm just going to go a kilometer or two over to the boulevard so that I can be near more restaurants. And hopefully we're going to get some good offers from Skip. And so please tell me I am not the only one that would decline a ice cream order. But additionally, a double stacked ice cream order for Dairy Queen. I mean, I'm all for Dairy Cream ice cream. I love it. But for 10 kilometers, $11, first of all, the distance is way too far. Even if that was for one client, you would have a melting ice cream. But for 2 clients, that's horrendous. And that wasn't with Skip, by the way. That was with Uber Eats, because I gave in and I decided to multi-app. It is currently 9:19, and it was just a few minutes after I shut off the camera that I decided to multi-app. But the offers that are coming in, it's because there is no real big peak pay right now with Uber Eats. I think it's a 1.1 multiplier, but I haven't even checked. With Skip the Dishes, absolutely nothing has come in for the last 20 minutes. Hence why I don't go out and do deliveries. But I'm still hoping that tonight's going to be an optimistic thing. Now, Uber has probably pushed me about 7 or 8 orders, and every single one of them has been declined. Now, I know I've had people comment in the comments before saying that if you decline every order, you don't make any money. That is 100% true. But my benefit is this is a part-time side gig that 100% of my money goes into savings. And considering the fact that I'm stationed here parked, not wasting my gas, and I'm a content creator, it's kind of 2 birds, 1 stone, because you guys get to see the entertainment of garbage orders, even if I have to suffer through them. And then we can go on to another video, which hopefully has more beneficial offers. Now, just to see, Uber Eats is no multiplier here. In the city, it's a 1.9 with a $1.50 peak pay. And I do not go to the city at nighttime. For anybody that does food deliveries, always make sure that you deliver in the evenings where you're most comfortable. I choose to be in the suburban location. I'm 10 times more comfortable there, but I don't mind the city in the daytime. So I will get back to you, lovelies, as soon as an order comes in. I'm still hoping for Skip. If I got to do Uber Eats because that's the best payout, I will go that route. If I got nothing, I will check back with you guys. All right, so we have Skip the Dishes that's on pause and Uber Eats that's accepted. Double stacked order, but it's $17 for 9 kilometers. So I got my $2 per kilometer payout. Very happy with that. Not the biggest fan of two different restaurants, Poulet Poulet, which is right behind me, and down the street we got some double pizza for 2 double drop-offs. So I am giving the Poulet Poulet a moment to get that ready, which is chicken in English. Well, let's go get some customers their chicken and their pizza and get this all dropped off. So what was supposed to be a simple double stacked order ended up being the most craziest adventure I have been put on so far with Uber. So let's go through this. I get an order for chicken. I go to the chicken place. I pick it up. I take it back to my car. And then I go to the pizza place. As soon as I get to the double pizza, it looks like they were having a hard time because there was somebody either, I don't know, mental state, intoxicated, I'm not sure, giving the person in the restaurant a hard time. But I got 2 medium pizzas. They're in their delivery bag. The first client's order's in this first small delivery bag. And I'm going over to the Brossard location. And I'm amazed with this. So I drive over to the Brossard location and I park the car. And I could tell it was a business address, but it's after 9 o'clock at night, so businesses are closed tonight. And what is the coincidence? I get out the car and I get a message from my customer saying, oh my God, I gave you the wrong address. So they wanted me to go over to St. Lambert. St. Lambert is about a 15 to 20 minute drive back that way. But my secondary customer was a drop off 1 street away. So I called Uber support.
Hi, welcome to Uber Support. This is Dan. How are you doing today and how can I assist?
Hi, I need you to change the drop-off that I'm doing now to another address and make my second drop-off the new one for now because my customer told me that their drop-off is in a farther location. And
have you arrived at the original drop-off location?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Let me try to pull up your account first.
Because I don't want my second customer waiting and he's just down the street. So I'm going to go to the second customer and then we can...
This is the one for... Sorry to cut you off. Is this the one for or for...
For and I want to switch it so that I can drop off first.
Hold on. So is the one who changed the address?
That's correct.
Okay, and can I have the address, please? The new address that she gave?
Yeah, because I'm going to be compensated for that, correct?
I'm checking on that. Hold on.
Because it's going to be a lot.
Up the account.
It's in St. Lambert.
Okay, hold on.
Sure. And they said, well, you need to go to the first customer's location and then come back for the second. I'm like, what? My second customer is down the street. You want me to drive 20 minutes out and then drive 20 minutes again to drop off this second customer and then drive myself back? I'm not doing that. And they said, well, that's what you have to do. That's our procedure. So I told them this is not my fault because customer A got that incorrect and customer B should not be penalized. But I told them I'm canceling the order. So they told me to cancel the order. I now have 2 medium pizzas in the back of my car that are apparently mine. I offered to bring it back to the restaurant. That's the least that I could do because it's not, the customer's fault. It's not my fault because this is not what I signed up for. And it's not the first customer's fault. I was willing to go to his location, but I wanted to drop off the second customer first. So what Uber ended up doing is they provided me a $4 additional incentive for delivering to customer A. Customer B got canceled and will be reassigned to somebody new that chases to the restaurant, gets their pizza, and brings it to them. And then customer A felt so bad that he came out and he provided me my very first cash tip.
Hi.
Oh, hi. So I don't know what Uber is up to, but Now they're showing even your orders canceled. On your order,
Yeah.
it's like it's not even there anymore.
Yeah. I thought that's because you just arrived.
No, it's because they told me that they would relocate the address.
Oh, yeah?
They never did.
Okay.
And I think it's because I went too much out of distance, but I called the support.
I'm really sorry about that.
It's okay. It's the
There
reason.
you go.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you.
I know you lose money because of me.
Well, the reason, it's not exactly because of you. The problem is I told Uber, I said, allow me to deliver to the second customer first.
Yeah.
They turned around, they said, you can't do that.
Oh.
I'm like, so I gotta go to St. Lambert and then back to Brassard, and the other guy was down the street.
Oh, yeah.
And they won't let me do it. So I said, cancel the second customer then.
I'm sorry about that.
That's okay.
Have a good night.
Have a good one. So I made $15 cash tip. And as you can currently see right now on my screen, I made $13.52 for those two orders. Now, what was unique about these two orders to begin with is as I'm trying to drop off here, see, you can clearly see that it just shows Boulevard Taschereau, Boulevard Taschereau. It's not showing drop-off locations at all. After I canceled the second client, I was delivering to the very first client. What ended up happening though is I'm 2 minutes away from the new drop-off location and Uber cancels the order entirely. So I get to the customer's house and he thought I canceled it. I didn't cancel it, Uber did. So when I contacted their support, because I had to get my $4 adjustment because they offered it, but it wasn't of course there, they mentioned that they're having issues tonight and the app is glitching and it's just simply canceling orders left, right, and center, and it's making things even more complex. So with the $13.52 and the $15 cash tip, that was definitely worth it because the initial offer was for $17, and you know, in this case scenario I ended up making $28.52. So I'm not complaining at all for the gas and the time. I know on my timestamp it shows 10:55. That's because I was sitting here afterwards and I did have to contact support. I have 2 medium pizzas in the back of my car. I have a $15 cash tip. I've definitely made more than I thought I would make just by doing this order, but I'm not going to go through with any more orders tonight. It is almost 11 o'clock p.m. my time. This was more than a hassle and a half. Happy 420 to myself when it comes to getting the most messed up stacked orders that I could possibly receive, but in this case it's in my benefit. To my customer number 2 or customer B, I'm sorry I had to cancel your order and you're waiting for longer. You can blame Uber for that, because if they could update their policies and procedures to allow us drivers to deliver to you first, if we're saying that's the best option, versus you waiting 20 minutes for me to, you're going to clearly see me driving away to get to the first customer and then come back, that would be a lot more beneficial. But I did not want to take the hit on losing the tip. I did not want to take the hit on my surveys because of that, because of Uber. So I took the liberty of canceling that order, and Uber is responsible for that because they can't change it up in their system. They literally told me it's not something that they could change up. So because of that, I have decided, even though I would have loved to vlog this more, I've always said it amongst my channel, I document along the way. It's written even in my bio. You can't make this shit up when you go through these deliveries. And as unique as it does sound, for any clients that order from Uber Eats, we have to be transparent on one thing. If a double stacked order, which means 2 clients and 2 restaurants come in, we can't just pick and choose. It's offered to us like that and we have to accept and go with it. So unfortunately situations like this happen. I know clients get pissed off when there's 2 customers to be dropped off and they want to be priority. We don't pick the route, we don't pick the way, we don't pick any of it. It gets sent to us, we just do the delivery. If it's a beneficial order for us, we're gonna go through with it. So yeah, that wraps up things tonight. It's 11 o'clock. I'm gonna go home, but I'll catch you lovelies in the next video.